Well, hello there. Welcome to Emil's Garage. And today we have a very special day. Well, first of all, I've been away for a while working on several things. And today we're actually going to focus on making some improvements on the Streetfighter. And the reason for that is we're trying to get this thing more track ready and more track oriented, some faster riding. And the thing that is going to help me the most are the handlebars. So right over here we have a brand new Rizoma model number MA015B drag bars. Now those will go on a bike. It's not a direct replacement. There's going to be some modifications. I was considering putting on clip-ons, but that would also require further modifications to the top of the tree. So this one, the only thing that we're really going to have to do is swap out all the instruments and make sure that we drill some holes to align all the controls. So there's never any problems with the clutch and brake pedal, brake controller. So clutch obviously on the left, brake on the right. You loosen those up, you can easily make the adjustments necessary. But what's gonna make a big difference for us is setting these things up so all the controls, blinkers and starter and whatnot, we're gonna actually have to drill some holes because those are locked in place. Now, for a second, let's compare these things. So if you look at the profile, you will see a drastic difference. If I put these things up here and line them up, even though the stock bars, they're pretty much the same width, but you will see that my hands are going to be much further. Now I lowered these bars, I rotated these already, so it brought them down and then put me in a kind of a more aggressive position. The bars have been lowered by about 2 inches. So by putting these bars, my position will remain somewhat the same. But because my hands will be more forward, the bike's gonna get more of a balanced feel. I'm gonna get more weight over the front tire, and we're hoping that me being 6'4", this is gonna give me a lot more room. And yeah, in case you noticed, we do have new decals on the wheels, front and rear. And yes, the inside does say Ducati Streetfighter. And obviously a new tail section. The whole complete set of decals is coming, so stay tuned. I will be back with that in my next video, but for now, let's get busy with those Rizoma bars. Okay, so we're gonna start by taking all the controls. So we're gonna remove the brake, these 2 screws right here, the clutch, these 2 screws over here. Then we're gonna start taking off the mirrors and everything else. So one step at a time, just be careful. Keep up with all the nuts and bolts. Now the entire process is going to take about 25 to 30 minutes depending on how fast you are and what tools do you have available to you. Now you will need variety of Allen keys, you will need your torque wrench, you will need various screwdrivers, and in my case I also had heated handlebars, so there were some specialty screws that I had to remove. Now take your time, be very careful when positioning the bars. Make sure you get a good feel for them before you start setting any of the controls. And the reason why is the controls on the left with the high and low beams, blinkers and whatnot have a little dimple, and that has to get set into the bar, so you're gonna have to drill a hole. Same thing for the throttle side. On the right side, you will need to also drill a hole for a throttle to get locked into. It's very important that you figure out those positions so they're all comfortable. Now, when it comes to the brake and the clutch lever, you can rotate those, that's not a problem, but you saw me sitting on a bike and making sure that this is actually the correct position. You will have to do that quite often. You can also go off of marks that were on the previous handlebars, but there's nothing like actually sitting on a bike and getting a good feel for it. Okay, boys and girls, so here's the final product. I think she looks absolutely sexy. Love that look. And right here from the rider's position, I think everything's going to be nicely visible. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Once again, look at these badass wheels. I think she's absolutely stunning. All right, well, thank you for doing this with me. Stay tuned for more content. Be safe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for new videos.